What happens when MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI join forces with their billion-dollar brands Prime and Feastables to take on the children's ready-made lunch industry? Lunchly, a direct competitor to Kraft Heinz's Lunchables. But instead of dominating the market like both products have done before, Lunchly has quickly become a viral disaster.
No, chat, there's actually mold.
Each ready-to-eat lunches includes a Feastables chocolate bar and Prime bottle with 3 different mains. Turkey stack'ems with crackers, cheese, and turkey bits. Fiesta Nachos with tortilla chips, a salsa, and cheese dip. The pizza with a small bread base, tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. What initially seemed to be a successful launch for Lunchly quickly spiraled into one of the most disastrous creator product launches ever. After gaining some initial traction online, prominent YouTuber DanTDM came after the product, criticizing Lunchly and accusing the trio of exploiting their young audience for profit. DanTDM's critique was brutal, labeling it as selling crap to kids. This set the tone for what would become widespread concern that MrBeast, Logan, and KSI were more interested in making money than offering a genuinely good product. Logan Paul didn't help matters with his response to the criticism. He fired back at DanTDM directly saying, "You don't say anything when Lunchables faces bans for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset, then don't eat it." KSI also took a swing at DanTDM's credibility, sharing pictures of DanTDM's own U2's toys, implying that Dan was just as guilty of capitalizing on his young fan base. However, this backfired when community notes pointed out that KSI himself had partnered with U2's. MrBeast took a calmer approach, explaining that their goal with Lunchly was to offer a better-for-you version of what's already on the market. He highlighted specific improvements, saying, "Our turkey meal, for example, has 80 fewer calories, 60% less sugar, more electrolytes, we use real cheese, they use cheese product, higher quality meat, etc." Despite the marketing claims that Lunchly was healthier than Lunchables, dietitians and health professionals quickly weighed in, finding that the product fell short in many areas.
These motherfuckers are complaining about a lunchbox.
While Lunchly boasted of having fewer calories and less sugar, health experts raised red flags about its high sodium content. Even Dr. Mike, a well-known YouTube physician, released a breakdown of Lunchly's nutritional profile.
I was more concerned with the nutritional comparisons being made anyway, so if someone was to make a healthy meal kit for kids, I would find that incredibly valuable. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled potassium and only in the Prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables.
While some improvements were made, the product wasn't the groundbreaking health option it was being portrayed as.
Lunchly has slightly less sodium and saturated fat than comparable Lunchables. That's definitely moving in the right direction, however, both differences were fairly small. Lunchly does use real cheese as opposed to cheese product, signaling that at least one ingredient is less processed than in Lunchables, but the entirety of the kit is still considered an ultra-processed meal. Lunchly has higher amounts of A and B vitamins, which can be good, but also can be problematic as vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin, and kids can easily overconsume it, leading to toxicity. Being that it's fat soluble means that you can't just urinate excess out. This has actually been raised as an issue by experts with Prime in general. Despite these legitimate upgrades, social media posts are slamming Lunchly for not being perfect. But Lunchly does not need to be perfect to be valuable for kids. It just needs to be significantly healthier in order to reduce risk.
But Logan doesn't seem to care. He's pushing Lunchly hard on social media, and one particular ad went viral, not for its success, but because Logan's comparison of Lunchly's cheese to Lunchables' cheese product became meme gold.
Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick.
I like my cheese drippy, bro. I like drippy.
Then, in a move that sparked even more backlash, Logan promoted Lunchly during his fiance's labor, a moment that many saw as tone deaf.
And of course, we have our snacks and our energy drink, none other than the greatest meals in the world. Lunchly, of course, we have the turkey, cheese, and cracker stack. Also the Fiesta Nachos, my personal favorite.
Love.
Things escalated to a whole new level when YouTuber Rosanna Pansino shared a YouTube video of her reviewing the product. When Pansino opened a pack of Lunchly pizza, she found moldy cheese staring her in the face.
These are molded.
She didn't just gag, she took it straight to social media, and things spiraled from there.
I was shooting a video comparing Lunchly to Lunchables, and I opened the first package, which was supposed to be good until December 8th, 2024, and we just got this one. This was fresh from the store this morning, and there is a ton of mold in there. I honestly wasn't expecting that.
Her video zoomed in on the blue and green mold that had invaded the cheese, and it wasn't long before the clip went viral. TikTok users quickly jumped in, sharing their own moldy Lunchly horror stories. One user garnered over 8 million views with a sarcastic, "I like my cheese moldy, bruh."
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
As the mold scandal picked up steam, someone from MrBeast's camp hit back. They downplayed the situation by advising people to consider the source, clearly implying that Pansino's claims weren't to be trusted. But Rosanna wasn't about to be silenced. She clapped back on social media, calling out the attempt to undermine her credibility and accusing MrBeast's team of trying to deflect instead of addressing the real issue. Meanwhile, even employees from grocery chain Kroger got involved. They revealed that customers had been returning moldy Lunchly kits and getting their money back. Another user jumped in after investigating the mold issue and discovered a pattern. They pointed out that the common denominator in these moldy kits seemed to be a faulty glue application. As the internet buzzed with allegations and mounting evidence, MrBeast, Logan, and KSI remained notably silent. Instead, the company released a lukewarm statement through Dixerto, insisting that all Lunchly products go through stringent review processes, with multiple inspections from agencies like the USDA before they ever leave the factory. And while the YouTube stars themselves stayed quiet, Lunchly dropped a fresh promo on Instagram, promoting their product as if nothing had ever gone wrong.
Wait for it. Wait.
For now, MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI seem to be banking on the hope that the drama will die down on its own. But with more and more consumers chiming in about their bad experiences, the pressure is mounting. For more intriguing stories about people you're interested in, click here and subscribe for future videos.